I forgot what I was saying now. Oh yeah, I had my hood off because I was recording something, but it went wrong. Well, it didn't necessarily go wrong, but I didn't feel it was something I wanted to go any further with, so I didn't like edit it or anything like that, and I put it up on the channel. It was something to do with Park Drive, but it wasn't like an actual episode, and it didn't go to plan, so I decided to put it in the recycling bin and scrap it, and I might do something else a bit later. So as you know, I said yesterday that I should have a unboxing video for you today of a brand new, well, not brand new, but of a DJ controller, like proper, a quick £400 DJ controller, and I'm gonna like hook it up and do some mixing, that type of thing, and that still might happen, it might not happen. However, I thought it might have been in my shed today, so I went to look into my shed to see if I could find this DJ control, and I didn't come across the DJ control, sadly, but I actually came across a 1000-watt amplifier, so I'm kind of like you know, like trying to get this amplifier set up properly. It's not going as good as I thought, setting up this 1000-watt amplifier. Hopefully it goes alright though, a little bit later, where if I can get my DJ controller and stuff like that, but I think I'm going to have to purchase into some more speakers, not like Bluetooth ones, but some proper like big bassy ones, you know, proper like DJing speakers, you know, the real deal. I've tried setting it up with my soundbar at the moment, this amplifier, and I've got it to work in a fashion, but it's very crackly and quiet, so I still need to get some better connections and wires and sort some more bits out, but we might still have the unboxing video of the DJ control, and I can still use the DJ controller without the amplifier. I can still like just use the volume of my laptop, or I can connect a Bluetooth speaker, that type of thing, and it's a really good controller. I've used it before. I might not be able to get mixing on it tonight because I do have a program to set up on it, but hopefully if it all goes to plan, as you know how I'm hoping, then hopefully, because I already have an account with Native Instruments, and so I should be able to set it up quite easy, but we'll have to see what goes down in Chinatown on whether I'll be able to get it set up or not. Hopefully I can. If not, then I'll just keep trying until I do. We got it set up last time, but it was on a slower laptop. Now I've got a bit more of a quicker laptop in the process, and it might just run a bit better. And then I've got a ton of CDs. I've got like loads of songs I want to like install from the internet and burn off the laptop. And then I'm going to start like doing some mixing and just playing some more music in general, that type of stuff. And then when the shed gets redone as the studio, all of that equipment will get put into there, and then we'll get the studio with all the DJ stuff and the speakers and maybe some like LED lights, and we'll get our own little disco session going in there at some point, you know, so we can just go out there and chill in the summer, drop some tunes, have a few cans of beer, you know, just chill out, feel the summer. But that's all to come, so I'm just doing things step by step. And as far as the next Park Drive episode goes, as you know, there is something big happening in it, but I haven't told you yet, and it's all to do with Steve's depression, but you don't know what it's going to be yet. I've got a good plan with Steve's depression, and it's going to be a pretty cool episode, I think. We've got it planned, but one of the main characters is basically like away in Manchester at the moment, watching a football match, and he won't be back for a few days. But when he comes back, we're gonna get like loads of characters together again and shoot and shoot up the next episode. So you'll see that beginning of next week. And also next week the Survivalist new series starts for NTV, and we obviously released a trailer for that. We got that with a little bit of hype, and obviously I'm not going to be editing that video. My friend's going to be editing it for me and putting it onto the channel, so that should be good to see it from a different perspective and a different point of view. So what I'm doing now is just giving this backyard some grass, because it's still got the coal from when we built the house, and it needs to have a little bit of a lawn. So you know, we might, like, in the future put a garden shed and a trampoline in here and a basketball hoop or something. Maybe a football goal post. Maybe try and build a lawnmower, which is not hard, which is not easy in Minecraft. We might even, like, set a DJ decks up in the backyard and make it look like he's having a garden party or something. Whose house is it, may I ask? Oh, it's this house. No one lives here, do they? It's just a plain house. I'm sure we'll get someone to live here in Park Drive at some point in the future. You know, houses round Park Drive. Houses round Park Drive go quicker than the time, so you know. But I don't know if I'll keep this truck here in the driveway. Typical SBSC truck as that. Big shout out to Shadow for building all these trucks for me. Making these awesome trucks. Actually, I've got something to show you guys before we go any further. He's designed the new 2016-2017 European truck, and it's looking pretty cool. So I want to go ahead and show you it. It's kind of got a mix from the original 2016 truck and an older truck. It's got a mix of both of them put together, and it's kind of like combined it into one truck, and it looks pretty damn cool in my opinion. Definitely would do the job if you could actually drive trucks in Minecraft, but you actually can't. It's over at the SBSC museum, where he's like dated back all of his trucks. I think he put it inside. I think he put it near the Titanic tractor, what he built. And hopefully that doesn't sink while ploughing a field or something. Now it's like an old tractor, you know, like the really, really old ones, the back in the day ones. You know. Oh yeah, and sorry guys, the walker's sign we fixed yesterday. For the walker's sign we didn't fix for the Walker's Crisp factory. Unfortunately it didn't save because I had to exit without saving, but we'll do that again at some point. So here's the factory. This is the truck I did, not as good as the actual SBSC ones, but you know, I gave it a go. It's got some wheels and stuff like that, and it looks pretty cool. So let's go in here. So here are all the trucks, dating back from the very first to the very recent truck. Let's go. So here it is. So it's the SBSC Motors Goliath XXI 2017 to 2018 European truck. So as you can see, it's got the bottom of this truck, but it's got the top of this truck. So it's kind of like featuring both, which in my opinion, I think it's pretty nice. It's a good like mixture of the two wagons in general, which I quite like. But here's the Titanic tractor. The SBSC Titanic, the 1990 to 2016. So it's kind of old slash modern. This is the very first truck, the SBSC pickup, in the 1970s. You can see there it's just a little countryside thing, and then he thought that wasn't enough, so he went ahead and built the box back for like delivering to bakeries and things like that, which is again in the 1970s. And then in the 1980s rather, he made the first actual big European truck, but I actually designed this one, and he liked it, so you know, that one's pretty nice. And then we've got the 1990s with this one, which is pretty nice. And then we've got this one, 2000s, and after here, after this one rather, or is it this one? Yeah, after this one, they didn't make another truck till 2007. So these are this is like the beginning of the 20th century, like, you know, 2000, 2001, and then they left a break till 2007, and then they didn't build another truck until 2016 from 2007. So that was when they focused on cars a lot more, as you can see in the Noble RS, you know. And you can also see in the SBSC Motors version of the Mini Cooper, pretty nice. And then you have some like just other random trucks like the SBSC Snowplow, the SBSC SWAT truck, and sort of like the SBSC Milk Float for delivering milk, and also the tow truck, I think, or just again like, oh no, this one was a snowplow, and there was one never built there. So SBSC's pretty sorted, and then they have this is the museum, but they have a range of dealerships around the city. MC Motors. I haven't done anything with it. I haven't done anything with this in months. And it's a pretty decent sized dealership as well. I'll have to go and finish it off sometime. Candy Block Snacks Ltd. Another big feature of candy in a vending machine, and chocolate bars and stuff like that. But if you get it like Candy Block, Minecraft Block, that was where we got the name from, and then Candy, and then we used the colour purple and yellow, and it became a thing. And we've actually made commercials for them as well, like advertising like different chocolate bars and different snacks to do. They even do a chocolate loops. They even do a chocolate loops cereal bites. They also do ice cream in the summer. They do a ton of different things. God, they even do little kids play sets to make your own chocolate. So they're doing pretty well for themselves. Owned by KD and Ant. Here we are. Here's the billboard for Candy Block cereal bites. Look, it's just a ball. It's just a ball with some chocolate loops in it. But it's still pretty cool. Still got to finish the fish and chip restaurant off. Candy Block also have a sponsored football stadium, and they have a hotel as well, a huge hotel. Like business is booming. Business is booming. Oh yeah, we've got a Lloyd's Bank, and Dig It. That's another company. Dig It's good for hiring diggers and stuff like that. You want to dig yourself an early grave. And there's oh yeah, there's Candy Block headquarters, skyscraper. Boost Potion energy drink. And it is an SBSC dealership itself. They just don't have an inside yet, but they're still, you know, they still do it. They still like got an outside with some trucks. What else is made up around it? Loads. Oh yeah, SBSC Ltd, which is the kind of like delivery side of the company, kind of like Eddie Stobart. Shop, the local news agents. Bake, which is joined with Spa. Bake, which is joined with the local corner shop Spa. Oh yeah, an SBSC parts shop doing spares and repairs. Ah, no, Mr. Wongi Woo, Chinese restaurant. Mr. Wongi Woo. Mr. Wongi Woo. We also done a commercial for him as well, and put it on YouTube. My good friend Ant did his best Chinese voice, and we filmed a commercial, but it was at a different Wongi Woo's restaurant. This one's just a takeaway. There is another one with a restaurant as well. We've got E-Vape, which is an e-cigarette shop. All e-smoke liquid. All e-smoke liquid, half price. All new Blue Haze vape in store now. Look cool with the rainbow e-smoke in store. Yep. Yeah. Oh yeah, we also have an Age UK, but it's got no inside. We've got the Oh My Cod fish and chip shop. Club X. We also have the Green Grocers, where the grass is green and the girls are pretty. WH Smith's. LA Post Office. This is the newest SPSC dealership. It was built a few weeks back. We've got the East Noble buses and the Sandstone Plus, SNA Tours, and they have like loads of red buses and different things out there. We've got Tesco. We've got stolen.com. It's where all your stolen items go. We also have King Kebab, which is the kebab store round here, around this part of the city. A caravan sales place. Public toilets. There's a Spa shop, and as you see, it's got the bake next to it. And if you go inside the bake itself, there is a little entrance to get back to the shop as well. You've seen this in a lot of the park. You've seen this in a lot of the park drives where Noreen's just getting a bit of shopping. You know, that type of thing. You know, Noreen from Benidorm, and I do the voice for that as well. In the Noreen voice from Benidorm. So, and we also had Shirley, who used to come in here as well. Shirley Woods, grandma of Tiger Woods, but she fell in the river and died because she drowned. Poor Shirley. So we had a funeral for her, and that's what started Steve's depression. And tried to stab himself with a knife the other episode. He was going to jump off of his roof. So there's the grave. So rest in peace, Shirley Woods, 1947 to 2016. And yeah, so who? What? Yeah. Not that I know of. Hello, love. It's Noreen from Benidorm. How you doing, Jeff's son? 'Cause you know you're my son, don't you, Jeff? She's not me mum, she's me PA! Wait, I swear there's a Simpsons skin pack around here. Simpsons skin pack. We've got Simpsons around here, haven't we? Just, yeah, there we go. Alright, let's get in the Marge skin. Homie!